You're listening to a Barefoot Lawyer Reports on China presentation on the history of human rights abuses in modern communist China. To listen to other parts of this series, check the links in the description.
So at that time, the people didn't believe the CCP's propaganda. They didn't believe the communism will make our country better and better in the future. This made a lot of different things happen. One is for the city people, they tried to form a party.
Okay.
Yeah, and first that happened in Shanghai.
It was a party against the Communist Party?
Yeah, they are, at that time, they are not against the party. They just think we cannot just let one party to control everything in our country.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
That will be not good in the future.
Right. What year was this?
1992 to 3.
Got it. So not too long after Tiananmen Square.
Yeah, not after too long. And the party lasted until 1998.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I still remember, one person, his name is Wang Youcai.
Mm-hmm.
He lived in Shanghai,
mm-hmm.
and he talked with his friends, Chen Guangcheng, and discuss how to make a new party.
Right.
Yeah. And another thing is, different cities like Guangdong, Xi'an, and Chengdu, they contacted each other. At that time, the communication was difficult.
Mm-hmm.
They had to take a old train. Trains was much slower. At that time, they think we are not against the CCP. We just give them competition.
Right.
To make the CCP change their policy. In fact, the CCP did not allow anyone to form a new party.
Right.
Yeah, so different people from different provinces went to the CCP and went to the government to try to register their new party. But, just after Tiananmen Square, the Communist Party was very, very, very scared they would lose the power.
Right.
So when they tried to register the new party, of course, the Communist Party was very surprised. And the CCP asked the police to arrest them in different cities.
Wow.
Very quick.
Wow. It's a lot of escalation right there. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And later they tried to register the new party different times, and the CCP said, you want to change the state power. So Chen Guangcheng, he spent a total 30 years in prison.
Wow.
Now he's still in prison now.
Today?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is, he is very old.
Wow.
He's looks, someone said he's almost blind. Yeah. So you can see after Tiananmen Square, a lot of things happened. Around 1985, the U.S. prepared to create the Radio Free Asia.
Right.
After around 2 years, it was working.
Right. And what did they do, Guangcheng?
Yeah, in 1997 or 1998, when I was in university, my classmate bought a shortwave radio. At that time, I heard the Radio Free Asia. Radio Free Asia would broadcast the democracy messages into China. The Communist Party propaganda was very strong in the history, right? The Radio Free Asia, they talk about why democracy was better than communism and why the rule of law is a good system to protect the people's rights. The Radio Free Asia would host debates about democracy and the rule of law. They pay so Chinese people can use the public phone on the street to call the people in Radio Free Asia to debate. They use different examples to prove democracy system, the rule of law system, is much, much better than communist authorities.
Right.
People discuss how to help China to become a democratic country.
Right.
Of course, the CCP knew that. They worried this would make the Chinese people awake. So they set up something to try to harass the radio station. Yeah. And later, the CCP prepared to send the people and spend money in the US to influence the Radio Free Asia station. So yeah, later I got a radio to listen to it. So I understand the situation a lot. In fact, before the internet was very strong, the shortwave radio helped a lot of Chinese people. So I think that is the foundation of the human rights movement in China. Yeah, it is a good example of how Western democratic countries could help Chinese people.
Chen Guangcheng has recently published an article about the CCP's punishment of families of human rights activists in communist China. The article, on public discourse, is titled Zulian, Implication by Relation. The article can be found at humanrights.catholic.edu under our Research and Analyses page.